Ain't even nothing personal.
I ain't gonna take it personal.
So don't you take it personal.
I might take it personal.
But either way it go,
You are now tuning in with
The It's Nothing Personal podcast.
But we had a conversations that matter to the culture.
Kill that motherfucking Wasp, nigga.
man, damn that wall.
Fucked up.
You know what wrong with your ass now? Worry about the walls. This one bottom shit.
Had to have a memorial for him, man.
Hey,
His folks came.
You know this nigga gave me a whole rundown about how me and Wasp.
Close that door, Katie.
Y'all are equal.
That one was
I don't know about equal.
Man, he gave me a
We
whole
are
rundown
equal,
about
man.
how
Nah, we ain't
I
equal.
wasn't no more
We got
important
dominion
than
over
the
them.
Wasp. You can start the show you want to.
It started.
And he gave me a whole rundown about how a Wasp was just as important as me.
Well, yeah, that's true.
No.
That's true.
I just disagree. I got family to feed. I got people
They
to
do
support.
too.
I don't know nothing about that Wasp.
But
That Wasp will attack me.
it
Him
will.
and his homies.
But it won't
will.
attack you.
I won't attack him. I will
You
kill
honestly did,
I will
though.
kill him
You attacked
because
him.
he will attack me.
Put it in the comments.
I'm just telling you.
Hey, we need to start coming
I
in more
want-
like
I
that.
want
Coming
this-
in raw. That's hard.
I'm just telling you, bro. I think it's
Bro.
kind of fucked
you are
up.
now tuning in
I
to
had
the
to
It's
have
Nothing
a
Personal
memorial service.
podcast.
Listen,
Damn, I ain't even.
I ain't
It's
got
all
no-
good.
You think that?
What?
Move it.
What this?
That GoPro.
You think that Wasp gonna come to my memorial?
No.
He might
But
stop
you
by that
don't go
hoe.
to people memorial. You don't know.
That's the
Might stop by
point.
that, hold on.
But you killed them.
Man, that Wasp could have attacked me.
It could have.
Right.
It was trapped. It
Did you
wasn't
feel
even gonna get
threatened?
out. No,
Nope.
because it was trapped.
No, I did not feel threatened, but it is a Wasp.
Unnecessary.
AJ killed it just in case.
It's a Wasp.
Damn.
How's everybody doing tonight? This is the It's Nothing Personal podcast. We are so happy to have you join us as we have the conversations that matter to the culture. As always, each episode is brought to you by Bag House Urban Poison,
Yeah,
DJ
yeah.
Chosen,
Yo.
Big Brother Keys, Ackerman Recording Studio, 704 East Academy Street, Troy, Alabama. So, how's everybody doing tonight?
Man, lovely.
Man, I just left memorial service.
Man, nigga tripping by this fucking Wasp, man.
So if you didn't know, we just jumped in tonight. They're having a conversation. Big Brother Keys, unprovoked, killed the Wasp.
For no reason.
So I have to throw that in there.
He was
Unprovoked.
trapped.
Because we had this conversation off camera, and Kendrick, TK, and myself agreed that if they are building a nest by our door,
They
then
gotta
yeah,
go.
they gotta
By the
go.
door.
Yeah, they
your
got to
ass
go
got-
then.
But
Now
if
you in the red zone.
Yeah.
but if you just out flying around, you can be as
Good.
do what you do.
No, I ain't no way I'm finna chase a Wasp down and kill it. That motherfucker was in a position to be killed.
Hell no. What does that mean?
He
That
was
mean
trapped.
it was-
He was up under a net.
And this, hey, look, he had a conversation to himself about how he was not gonna kill the Wasp. I'm like, bro, it's a Wasp. It's there to be killed. Like, it got trapped to be killed. Like,
That motherfucker was
it's a
trapped.
Wasp. You
Hell
tripping.
no. That boy said it is there to be killed.
Oh my God, bro.
Wrong place at
It's
the
a
wrong
fucking
time,
Wasp, bro.
man. Damn.
It's just like you see a line of fire ants. You're not gonna destroy. You don't. How many ant
not.
ants have you destroyed in
I
your life?
don't.
What?
I don't disturb people's peace, man.
Man, it ain't people. That's the point.
I ain't gonna get in the ant bed because they gotta go too.
That's what I'm saying. What's the difference? They hurt.
There's plenty of ants out there. But I'm gonna put you on some game real quick. Wasps do have an important role in our ecosystem.
And that is.
Okay, they are natural pest controllers.
Uh-huh.
They fight other pests that we don't like, i.e. they eat mosquitoes, they eat ants. They might attack some other stinging, flying animals or insects that you don't want to deal with. Them attacking us is just a defense mechanism.
Shout out to the Wasps, man, for being there when it matters. But I'm gonna kill the ants. I'm gonna kill the mosquitoes. I'm gonna kill the bees. I'm gonna kill the wasps. Just
The
don't
bees?
get trapped.
They even do fly. You can't bother bees,
The
bro.
bees create honey. Honey is so
listen,
valuable to the.
They tear my fucking wood up.
That's a carpenter bee.
All right, so I just bow with my ratchet. Like we go tennis play.
Them bees though, they valuable though.
Bro, I'm just
Them honeybees.
bro. I ain't got nothing to do with these people. Like if they in my vicinity, they are meant to. Like I'm gonna kill them. Like bro, if they're away from me, I'm not gonna chase them down. But don't come around me. Watch out.
All right.
Watch out. And that wasp that was trapped, it was trapped to be killed.
It got killed.
That's what happened. That's
In
what.
the line of
I hope
fire.
you never become a bug in your past life. I mean, in your
Yeah,
present.
Bro,
life.
guess what, bro? Guess what?
That's gonna be a karmatic lesson.
What the fuck?
Hey.
What the fuck? What the song?
Trap in the net. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you the worst thing about it. The motherfucker didn't even die.
Damn.
So he
Bro,
in
stopped,
pain.
bro. I smacked it with my phone. He's on leave the walk alone. Don't kill him. I'm like, what the fuck? If he don't die, he just don't die. I'm gonna leave him alone.
Man, he in
Like,
pain,
I'm
bro.
at your house, fuck it. I'm
Like
gonna leave your pet walk
that's
alone.
comparison to ICU.
Bro,
So
I'm
he
gonna
flew
leave
away?
your pet
Nah,
walk
he
alone.
couldn't.
Oh,
He
damn.
was still moving.
He was hurt.
Man, come on.
He's
man.
hurting, but he
Man,
ain't
leave
killing.
me alone with that shit, man.
So he gonna die.
I told y'all, listen, I told you it's a wasp, it's a mosquito. I don't put mosquitoes in.
I can't. I'm gonna be a hypocrite because I'm gonna fight that mosquito.
Yeah. It's certain ones you got to hit off the rip.
You gonna bruise yourself.
Yeah, you got to get a mosquito out of there. If you ever see standing water, you can turn that shit over and let their babies die.
What?
Like get their ass turn a bucket of water over, goddamn it. Get their asses out of there, bro. Mosquitoes gotta
So
go.
back to the
It's
front.
nothing
These folks is
personal.
being
Nah.
hypocrites, bro.
Nah.
If they got stuff they'll kill off the rip. What the fuck?
That's natural.
You don't know what a wasp done to me in my life. You don't know how a wasp
Okay, he
has
got a point.
traumatized me.
That's true.
You know, I gotta explain myself in order to be all right to kill a wasp.
So where did it sting you?
That's what I'm saying. It never held.
This nigga,
Hey, that one wasn't gonna get a chance to.
I'm thinking you had a traumatic experience. He said it never held.
No, you know why? Because I killed him.
Hell no.
Preparation, I guess.
I suppose so, boy.
Alright.
Don't let the necessary occur, goddammit. But yeah, man. So yeah, that was nice.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, man. What's Hemp, folks?
So yeah, man, we in here tonight,
Shout out
man.
to everybody.
It is the 1st of July.
1st July, episode number 20.
Yes, sir. And we
Double
got
deuce.
a lot of crazy things going on in this this place, this old red, white, and blue, and this red and white state that we live in. And we're gonna break it down a little bit and give our opinions on some of the things that some of our elected officials have done in this state in particular, and on a lesser note, abroad out in the country. So we're gonna start with the bill that just passed here in Alabama.
Trending.
It's trending right now, not only in this state, across the country and possibly across the world, that Ivey just pretty much made Delta-8, Delta-7, 8, 9.
Damn, I didn't even know about the 8 and 9.
Yes, all of them.
Sit your ass.
THCA, even some vaping products,
Yeah.
just made them a felony.
Nicotine vaping products.
I'm not sure it's a long list. Like anything that's got to do with THC, basically smokable and vapable hemp products are banned entirely.
What?
Edibles containing hemp-derived THC are limited to 10 milligrams per serving and 40 milligrams per package. Must be sold in child-proof packaging and are restricted to licensed sellers. Violations are punishable as Class C felonies with up to 10 years in prison and a $15,000 fine. Now, a point to be made is those licensed sellers are ABC stores.
So they only can sell the regulated shit. Like
yeah. Then the smoke shops that just pop up like Galactic Vape and things like that, they can't sell any of this. Anything anything THC adjacent. They can't sell it.
Oh, THC. I'm thinking about the nicotine.
Nah, it don't say nothing about nicotine.
Kids don't need to be buying that shit.
No, they don't. That's another point we definitely gonna have to chop up about this because the way they kind of market some of that stuff, it's obvious they want it to be.
Kids.
Yeah, but we're not there yet.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that, the actual herb, marijuana, is still a misdemeanor.
What the fuck?
So
she giving granny vibes, man.
Now y'all know how I am. I guess I'm the old head, and I think choices pretty much put people in these situations. We voted for. I ain't saying I did, but the state voted for Ivey. She's been the governor for some time now, and she's done things like this over and over and over and over again. And when they come up for re-election, her ass get put back up in there. Now, I know this state has a lot of those voter suppression things that they do to keep certain people out of the polls. But with some of the stuff she's done leading up to this, what you think about legislation with gambling, no lottery, the way she pops up prisons while taking away educational funds and making marijuana crimes, basically equal to murder. You know what I'm saying? If you get caught with marijuana in Alabama, you going to jail, bro.
Yeah.
You're going to jail. Yeah. You're going to be in one of these new fancy prisons like the one we got down here on 29 that be flooding.
They in a mansion and they live.
But it don't work. It's having problems. It's having some, functional issues. So somebody cut some financial. That too, because it was a boys and girls club.
Exactly.
And babies walk to that school and walk past it every day or ride the bus right past it every day. So
they shouldn't have did that.
At least not right there.
From people.
Our elected officials signed off on that. They did. They tore down Dunbar projects.
Yeah.
So this isn't new in our state, is what I'm getting at. And if we really want to change, this is just my opinion, and I'm gonna let y'all get into it. We definitely got to get more involved in who's running for these offices in these positions. We need to be aware. We need to be engaged in what they offer, and if they doing things that are a little more progressive. And I ain't saying weed just gotta be some legal free for all thing, but this is unnecessary. This is a clear sign of y'all making money. I can't regulate it the way I want to, so you can't have it no more. Give it back.
We finna
make all the money off of it. And the ABC stores,
that's all that's going on.
They made ABC stores to sell liquor, bro. They not versed on what these different flowers do and what effect they may have on the body. You know what the gummies do, what you need. ABC store, man.
And if they gonna send them through training to get those knowledgeable.
Come on,
exactly.
So that's my 2 cents on that. I'm gonna let y'all get into it. Ivey doing her thing.
Hey, before we go far, y'all saw on Facebook the preacher dude supposed to be trying to run for mayor or something, talking about legalizing marijuana and all this.
Let me find his name. I know you're talking about.
I wouldn't. If I was him, I wouldn't. If that was your goal, like I don't feel like that's a good campaign. Like if those are things you want to do, I wouldn't put that type of stuff on front.
You feel like he showed his hand too?
Yeah, he showed his hand. Yeah.
Think they gonna try to shut him down because he did that?
I don't know. But he campaigning though.
He did that.
They gonna support him.
Hell no. I mean, you got some people that fuck
and
with
the people who gon' support him is gonna be out of fun and games.
Where he at?
Like
Like
what state?
It's goofy. He dude from Montgomery.
Oh, okay. Shit.
I really think he running a real campaign.
For real?
I know his name is Jamal though.
Yeah, I want to get it right.
Damn, I didn't know he was up the street.
he a pastor though.
Yeah.
That's the interesting part about it. Pastor pushing weed.
I let you know there ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
Well, I think that was smoke. I ain't gonna say that because I don't know. I'm about to say.
He got to.
I think I saw
why
him
else
smoking
would he
a
be
black.
pushing it though?
I'm saying what?
Okay, I found him.
What other reason would he have pushing it?
I don't think God frown upon you for smoking weed.
No.
Hell no.
I don't think God frown up on you for nothing.
Abuse of it. If you use it too much, he will frown upon you on that.
But that's anything. Too much.
If you can't function without it, then he definitely gonna frown upon you upon that. You are dependent on it now. It's an addiction.
Yeah.
Jamal Brown
Okay.
Jamal Brown announced his bid for the Alabama on the Democratic ticket. He was born in Montgomery and has built an online ministry called House of the Chosen, where he serves as pastor. Some of the things he's running on is legalizing marijuana, free all non-violent state prisoners, and bring the lottery to Alabama.
Okay.
My thing with the guys, if you go look at his Facebook page, it's gonna be hard to get people just take him serious.
Yeah.
That's the only
That's
thing.
why I said it look like people that supporting them. It's a LOL and laughing emojis in their captions and stuff.
Yeah, like,
shout out that man though.
It's a game at some point, like, and he was like, "Can I enter it?" You know what I'm saying? How is it gonna work for me when I get in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's bold though. Salute the attempt.
I mean, I don't think that we in this state, especially in our community, we don't raise politicians or people to really get up there and fight for us. So this is kind of what we be left with. And I'm no knock to the guy. I respect him because it take a lot of balls to get out there and do this in this state. He a black man, he a pastor, and some of the things he's running on, that's anti-Alabama all day long. So I salute him for doing that. But one of the things that our ancestors did was they made sure we had people, in them positions, bro.
Yeah.
And we had to pick and choose, like, hey, look, we're going to get you ready for when it's time. We're going to need your intelligence to help us, do X, Y, Z, because that's the fight we in.
That structural culture.
You know what I'm saying? We as much as we want to boycott Target and do all these different symbolic things, it does take an amount of understanding of the system so that you can fight it. We don't own it. We didn't build it. We didn't structure it. So we definitely have to understand it. And the way they fight it is with this fucking paperwork, bro. It's done with a pen. It's not done in the streets like we think it is. It's not done in protesting. It's done with a pen. It's done in legislation.
It's not done in emotion.
It's not. I mean, look at what this lady's doing. Not only is she making it criminal for something that's pretty much accepted across the country, she's taking jobs from people because some of these places got to shut down, and these are independent business owners. And Alabama's always on that support local, shop local nonsense. But
that was their main product.
But we got all these personal trainers, but they open Planet Fitness. You see what I'm saying? Support local though.
They shutting it down.
Support local. You know what I'm saying? Shop
no
local.
Moolah.
So we need to we should. I'm gonna stop saying we need to. We should, as a people, be more concerned about that stuff, man. Until the bomb dropped, that's the game we in, bro. Until something shifts, that's the game we playing. And we can act like it's not that, but it is, bro. It is. Like, we can pretend and act ratchet all we want to. It's not getting us nowhere. So we definitely need to be more concerned. And salute to Jamal Brown. Salute to that brother for actually standing on something.
Oh, straight up.
And getting the people, behind him. But I think when you go look at his page, you're going to see why it may not work. But that's the times we're living in. And even on that note, before I move on, anybody else want any opinion on that bill and how it's affecting people?
Man, it's just...
Yeah, that's dumb. You talking about with KL, right? Yeah.
Right.
That's dumb. That's fuck. Like, it ain't gonna affect me at all, but I just think that it's dumb.
It's all hands in. They keeping the pot closed in. You got to be blood in, blood out.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of shit. So
regular people getting too much money for them, and they don't like it.
I get it.
That is the problem in this state and this country abroad. And that's a perfect segue into the next point we're gonna talk about, and it's the big beautiful bill that has just passed the Senate. Now it's not all the way out, but it's got one more leg to go through.
That's the actual name of it.
Yeah, that's what he calls it. It's 887 pages of legislation that's collection.
How long?
887 pages.
Who gonna read all this shit?
Great question. I would like to say before I go on that multiple Republican House and Senate members did not read it. And once they found out some of the things that was in it, they had to come out and say, well, hold on, we shouldn't have voted for this. I didn't know this was in here. Marjorie Taylor Greene, for example, did not realize that there was going to be pretty much hands off on AI, no restrictions on AI. And she said in the House, I didn't read this part, I didn't know this was in here, but you voted yes.
Wow.
So that's what we're dealing with.
So
you know what I'm saying?
You voting blindly.
You just voting because the orange dude said do it. You know, you know my thing is I really want to know what he got on all these people to make them afraid of him. He ain't got no money like that. He live off credit and debt. He's not smart. He's a broken clock to me. Every now and then he'll say something and you be like, damn, he right. But 90% of the time you be like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you on? So what does he have? What does this man have on these lawmakers?
Right.
To the point where they have just dedicated and just pledged their undying loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Like in Star Wars, bro, like the way they pledged to Darth Vader. Like, I'm gonna go on the sword for you. What does he have on these people?
You know, they all got their skeletons in the closet from the top to the bottom. So shit,
It's
they done
amazing.
swapped out some
Knowledge
swingers.
is power, the more you know.
And they look so spineless. They look like cowards. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what they okaying is not going to benefit them, their children, or anybody else in the country. It's just going to benefit a small group of wealthy people.
Yeah.
Because that's basically, you know, on just an overview, the bill is basically a collection of tax breaks. Because when he was in office last time, he gave a lot of the wealthy people tax breaks. That's about to expire. So in this bill, there's a lot of tax breaks and cuts to some very important industries in America, like Medicaid, healthcare, education, things like that. So if you got a grandparent or a parent who's retired and on Medicaid, they may or may not be required to work 20 hours a week to maintain their Medicaid, which they earned in their 50 to 60 years of work already.
Now they gotta work for it.
Now they might want to
gotta
work. They want to
adjust.
go back to work.
Man,
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? These folk that's just been living retired, that's supposed to be the American dream, if I'm not
the
mistaken.
American dream.
That's what you work hard, you save your money, you invest, you get your 401k, you retire, you build your house, you retire,
chill.
and you chill with your family on it. But they don't want you to do that no more. You gotta work.
Cause they in so much debt, they gotta get some back on the ship.
See, man, we don't make nothing. We don't export nothing. Like, it's not many things that we export other than culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Entertainment, stuff like that. We got some
That's
creators
it.
here.
Damn, that's crazy.
But everything we use is imported, is built somewhere else. The parts are made somewhere else. Well, we used to be a sprawling industrial country. You know, I hate to go back to the time, but pre and post slavery, there was a lot of shit being built here. Got steel mine, cotton, farming, stuff like that. All that shit got outsourced when the big wealthy people came together and decided we want to not pay Americans a living wage. And that's just kind of been the thing ever since, bro.
And that
now,
shit just here.
yeah.
Yeah.
And now you done kicked the immigrants out, and that's something else Trump did. He kind of
He putting
backtracked
it
on it.
us now.
He backtracked on the immigration law and said, "Well, we don't want to hurt farms and factories."
Yeah,
But at
things
first it
moving
was
too fast.
deport everything. But then his homeboys was like, "Hey, bro, you done deported our workers." and Americans want to be paid to live.
Yeah, and Americans already, y'all done soften them up.
Yeah,
They don't even want to get out the house.
$6, they don't want $6. They be looking for 17 to 20 to work in the hot sun. We can't do that. And some insurance. No, Trump fixed that. So he said, "Nah, we're gonna keep them." The rest. That's why the Haitian thing popped up. Now it's the birthright citizenship for Haitians is being revoked. So the darker the immigrant, let's get the darker.
Oh, man.
Let's get the. You can see this shit happening if you just pay attention. You can see the racism and the hatred, for anything that's not a white male, and that's what a lot of this bill is about, man. White fragility.
Man, I was chopping it with one of my buddies earlier, and he was just lacing me up on a lot of politician and government stuff that's going on. And he pulled up an article where the Pentagon, I think he said, failed the audit 7 times this year.
Damn.
Like 800 something billion.
Damn.
Like the regular person will have about a 20-year sentence.
Right.
Audit 7 times this year.
Right.
I mean, it's funny money. They print it every day. You know, and it's again, we don't export nothing. What natural resource do we have to back our money that we haven't already expired? And what do we produce that makes our dollar as valuable as we say it is in other countries? Man, if y'all go online and look at some of these other places that people are traveling to,
Man,
our dollar will stretch. But to me, I'm like, shit, that ain't gonna last long. That's not the way this country is growing and progressing. You know what I'm saying? Like the technology that they use to not just better their economy, but to better the way of living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For people, bro, Japan's water drains have koi fish swimming in them, bro. Water drains?
Bro.
Think about that. The water drains got fish in them. The water that come off
They
the
going
stuff.
bananas.
And just
Beautiful
fish.
shit.
They built some shit that they said was impossible, like a underwater bridge. Like, them folks over there going bananas.
Yeah, man. And all we do over here is, to me, from my vantage point, is find ways to keep the working people working.
Yeah.
That's it. And they're not making anything for anybody to export. I mean, everything on Amazon is made somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
It's clear though. I know the whole world see it. Like, I don't even feel like people who really locked in, like, you know, it used to be a thing to get to America, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, it's clear that our government officials are not for us. Like, everything that they do is to cripple us purposely.
Yeah.
Like, god damn.
I mean, to be honest, some of the decisions that they're making these days won't even benefit their own grandchildren, bro.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the cuts that they're making
the war.
will only make it so anyone above a certain income line can even have a good life. That don't mean just because you a senator or something, your child gonna do right with the money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They may need Medicaid. They may need a little welfare. You cutting it. So, I remember Pac saying it, man, before he died, that it's gonna come a time where they're gonna be so wealthy and so full and so fat, and that people gonna be so hungry that they're just gonna eat the wealthy.
Yeah.
Not go rob them or nothing. Just go eat them because they so wealthy, they so fat, they done sat up and ate and took for so long.
Yeah.
That they're just gonna go eat
But
them.
that's just natural instinct.
Natural instinct, bro. And it's so much money to be made, but they definitely don't want the people to have their cut. In
Just think about how our culture has blossomed over the last, let's just say 15, 20 years. Like, so many people having their way, making money, like life-changing money.
Yeah.
Like, they don't like that shit cringing in their spirit. Like, how the fuck did we let this happen?
And think about when they dropped, you know what I'm saying, the pandemic. That was supposed to stop people from making
turned
money.
them up.
But look at what happened.
Turned them up.
Look at how crazy they went.
Took off.
And as soon as they let us back out, I said, get back to work. No, go back to work.
No,
What you got on Cash App?
you
Let
done
me see
been-
what you did on Cash App. What
Man,
you do?
what?
Give me some of that. It's you can, if you just pay attention with your third eye, you can see it. You
Man,
can see it ain't about you coming up.
that show you them motherfuckers ain't smart. They ain't smart as they think they is. They only got the fucking trickery, cause once it come to some shit, whoa, we didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
Like, they be having to backtrack on they little tactics that they think gon' put a motherfucker in a fucked up position, but we bounce back.
Yeah.
We bounce off everything cause we the originators, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
put a nigga anywhere, he gon' survive.
Yeah.
If he
Drop me
got
off in
them,
the jungle and leave me
man,
there.
dog. We survivors. Like, the people gotta understand, like, it's in you, dog. You just gotta go discover it.
Yeah.
Like,
You're born with all the tools.
Man, dog. We the originators, man. Like Big Dog said. I mean, it's kind of sad that that's about the only thing that we produce, but we are the culture. Like, our culture is global.
We the heartbeat of life, bro.
Man.
Like we can be the soundtrack, we can be the picture, we can be
Everything-
the image,
yeah, it's-
we can
it's
be the
surround- we
we the
surround-
soul
surrounded, you know,
of
so like-
existence, damn
Man.
Because you can't dance without our rhythm.
Dog,
you
that's
can't
what I was
feel.
just about.
You can't feel
You can't
without
dress
our
without
art.
our swagger.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
Man.
You can't feel like
a black man. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
Them motherfuckers.
Even just Trump just broke all kind of proper protocol by calling that black woman beautiful. He just lost it.
Yeah, he can't help
He just lost it.
He told the truth.
He just lost. He was like, I know I'm not supposed to say
He
this.
can't help
It's
it.
hard to hide the truth.
I know this is unprofessional, but she's just beautiful.
Oh my
Man.
God! Hey, look, it hit him all over.
Why you think they getting lip fillers?
He couldn't help
Like,
it.
he can't. It wasn't even him.
He didn't even try to do that.
No,
If
he
could take
couldn't
it back,
control
he
it.
would.
He couldn't
If he
control
could take
it.
it back, he would. It hit him all over.
Ain't nothing more beautiful than a black woman.
Hey,
that's
y'all
Ain't nothing more
realize
beautiful
this?
than a black woman.
That's real.
A nigga.
The most.
Just think about this. Like a nigga can imitate anybody, and with your eyes closed, you couldn't tell the difference. Let them motherfuckers try to imitate us.
You can know.
They all off
You
beat.
gonna
They can't
know.
do it fluently
You
like
got
how
a
we
few-
can
you got
do
a few
it.
on.
Yeah, you got a few on, but they was born in
Think
it.
about how
But
many generations it takes for
Yeah.
someone to even beat that. You feel me? It start off with one being a little bit, you feel me? Then they have a son, he be a little more.
Yeah.
Then they have a daughter, she be a little more. You feel me? It just keep going.
It's
Then
getting
you
in
finally
their
get that
DNA.
one in the family, you be like, he think he one of them.
But just think about a
You feel me?
comedian impersonator. Like we can impersonate from the voice to the
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
But they can't even did it about right.
Nah, that's like old girl who was doing a dance, a trail
Yeah.
ride. And she didn't look good doing it. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Like we
Or
can
how
do
they
it
redo
fluently.
the eye dances wobble. Y'all seen them?
Yeah.
I've seen them try to do a lot of
They
stuff.
goddamn woobling.
They tried to. It was a group of them trying to sing "Human Nature" by Michael Jackson, and it was so like on March
Right,
1,
yeah.
2, 3, no soul. You know what I'm saying?
No soul.
But then you flip it to the black folk, man. It was voices all over that song, bro. They just swinging with the music. I like, man, that's all it is,
Man,
bro.
no soul.
Ain't no disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
It's just
y'all,
real.
Y'all,
Come
some
on,
of
invite
the.
it to the cookout.
Ain't nobody invited to my cookout. It's too many at the cookout already. We need to figure the
Man.
ones out that's here first.
Oh, we.
Dog,
I
I
get
went
sick of
to
that.
one cookout, dog. I couldn't eat nothing.
Oh no.
I can't eat nothing.
That ain't no cookout. That's
Where was
an
you at?
outlook.
I'm talking about to
Get a
one of
spot.
theirs.
Oh.
It wasn't nothing that I could
You was
look
so-
at and fucking eat.
Damn.
Like
what wrong
they
with
don't
you?
even
Tell me
cook
what
they
wrong
damn
with you.
food all the way.
Nah, they
You was
don't.
at a Caucasian cookout?
Yeah. I got
You want a
invited.
white out?
Yeah.
Hell no, not a white out. That's a good
I got invited,
That's
bro,
a good
and
one.
it wasn't nothing that I could
That's a good
mentally digest.
Damn.
Dang,
That mean
cuz.
you wasn't gonna physically touch it.
Dang.
Cause
No.
you couldn't mentally.
What? Describe one of the dishes. Like, what did you see?
Barbecue chicken.
That's it.
And you said
No,
just
he
one.
seen a lot of stuff.
So
It
what was?
wasn't. They
so
had
what
some
was?
ribs, barbecue chicken.
Describe the barbecue chicken that made you not want to eat it.
It didn't have no color to it. You know, when you see the pepper, you see the goddamn, the paprika over here. You
Was
see
it
the
charred? Did it look like it had been
Man,
grilled?
That
Or?
motherfucker like
Man,
it
that
was
probably
bald.
was the best chicken that man could ever eat, man.
Man, I know it didn't have no flavor. It didn't even have no smell.
Huh?
How does it not have a smell?
Barbecue
At the cookout?
Like it
You
just
can
smelled like
smell it.
chicken. But you know when you go in granny kitchen, goddamn,
You smell the
you can
flavor.
smell the whole goddamn rainbow.
You smell them herbs and them spices in there.
Everything individual.
Smell that garlic and that lemon pepper.
Yeah.
Like
You
man,
know.
that shit smell ball.
That onion powder. Like
And
boiled
water.
chicken. Like boiled chicken. They eat boiled chicken.
And they really goddamn.
Oh my God.
You can, man. I did this shit when I worked at Smart. We just went around asking like, what season you use? Salt and pepper. What season you use?
Oh
Salt
my
and pepper.
God, bro.
It was like a survey. Salt and pepper. And now they done got attached to the. They can say Lyris now.
how many?
But-
How many decades did it take for them to say
Bro, what
that?
the fuck, man?
Well, we can say Lyris now.
But salt and pepper, like that's they natural.
Gross.
That's they natural thing. Salt and pepper
Yes, that means they salt and pepper, bro. They are salt
to
and
the
pepper.
max.
You know, but I mean, man, you know, we different. Everybody different. We ain't the same. So it is what it is. But the truth of the matter is, our culture does keep the heartbeat of the world going. Every brown culture has a rhythm. I know y'all know Afro beats.
Yeah.
That's taking over the world. Hip hop has a stranglehold on the world and has been.
They bringing that Southern soul back.
Yeah, hip hop done had.
One thing about it, man. Once a black man join over, cross over
Crossover to what?
to being somebody that he's not.
Toby.
All right. He sees success and he don't look back. And a lot of that shit because, us as a culture, we see our other brother and we compare ourselves and we compete with one another.
Yep.
Crab in the barrel effect. But what you mean by crossover?
Yeah. What I was about to say, explain. Elaborate on
saying,
crossing over.
You help me out by saying what?
Oh, Toby.
Right.
Oh, so whitewash they sell.
So what I'm saying to you is, when he get over there and he decide that's what he want to be and he want to be funded to the culture, he only seen that the culture didn't want what he wanted. Like, instead of him seeing his brother and be like, all right, boom, I'm gonna bring you in with me. He seen his brother and be like, man, I know you're gonna bring me back down to that level. And everybody's not like that. But a lot of that shit happen just like that because us as a culture don't wanna help the brother.
Yeah,
I mean, we're a little
But you
different
gotta
because we in this room talking to the people.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling you is a lot of us want to compete, want to compare.
Well, for
Wanna
those of
be in
us that are like
competition.
that, we gotta. For those of us that are like that, we gotta go where we are supported. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So-
if you see that these people around you are like that, get away from them.
So, but you blame Toby for being Toby.
I don't blame Toby for being Toby. I blame Toby for not getting away from those people and just.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? He did, but I feel like you could have got there from the same side. You didn't have to go.
How? I've been
Switch
on
up.
this side my whole life.
Because we're so versatile. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on
I
the group of
versed the
us.
towel over here.
Did you know?
I did that because wasn't shit happening over here.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Are you talking about the brother that may not be into the more low vibrational aspects of the black culture, who kind of walks his own drum, does things is a little different, and how the black culture is like, you're not one of us, so he ends up over there? Or are you talking about the black man who is just selling out?
Or are you talking about the black man who gets a white woman?
You
And
see
completely-
how many?
Or
You
the-
see
or
how
the-
See
many?
how many?
Or
Yeah.
the black
Versus-
man that don't
you
know
see how
he
many
black on
versions
Dave
of a black
Chappelle.
man?
Cause look, for
Go
me,
ahead.
I sympathize with the black man who gets ostracized by the black community, because I ain't never fit in with the hood community aspect of the
Okay.
community. I've always been in the games, anime, stuff like that. I was
Right.
in the band, things of that nature. Didn't align as quote unquote cool or
Right.
down
Right.
when I was in high school.
Right.
Can't lie. A lot of girls thought that was lame, that we would sit up and be in a safe place playing video games all night, eating pizza.
Was
That's
that
it.
natural,
So-
naturally you?
Yeah, that's me still to
Okay.
this day. Like to this day, I
So,
love playing
what I'm
games.
telling you is that guy, he decided that he was more respected by being Toby.
That guy isn't always Toby. That guy does what she said and goes where they appreciate
We're
him.
not gonna take Toby literal.
Yeah.
We're gonna take Toby for what it is. And what I'm saying is, that's a black man that decided he was more respected by white people. He was more honored by white people.
I think that's a
they
sellout,
seen how.
Let's sell out
Or
Toby.
is he
Was
more
Toby a
like?
sellout, though?
I don't know,
I
man.
don't
Toby
think
got
Toby was a
gave
sellout. He got
in.
his foot cut
he
off.
got his
Yeah.
foot cut
He was a
off.
rebel. Toby
Right.
wasn't
So
a
we're
sellout.
gonna get off of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because that was us starting this conversation. But a black man that felt more comfortable around white people. He met a set of white people that was for him. Well, they decide to put him on to different shit, which changed his life.
Yeah.
He was already different from the black people around him.
Yeah.
So he didn't fit in anyway. So wherever I can get in, I'm a fit in.
That could have been. That could have been any.
And it could have been a Hispanic.
It just so happened to be a white.
It happened to be a white. So what I'm saying is,
I'm all for that.
But you don't know the difference. You don't know the difference.
Yeah.
You don't know that white man, that black man went through that, and that's why he's on that side. You know, you don't know if he kissed ass to get over there, but you judged him for being Toby. You called him Toby because that was his choice, but you don't know that that's
reading
what
the
he
book,
went
reading
through.
the cover.
You feel
not
me?
Getting the stuff.
And that's what a lot of us as brothers see another brother and say, damn, sell out ass
true.
nigga.
Yeah.
Just
You know
by
what I'm saying?
looking at something where you don't even know what the content
my
is.
whole motherfucking life, and all y'all did was bring me down.
Yeah.
But now I found light, and you look up prime
Trying to
about
dim
me.
it.
All right, hold what you got. Hold your breath till I get that nigga.
That's the part of our culture I do not like. You ain't never good enough.
Hold your breath till I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
Like, it seems like no matter what the culture looking at you doing, it ain't never good enough.
Yeah.
You could go out there and donate all of your time to the culture, and they be like, you didn't donate enough time.
Yeah.
Well, what the
As soon
fuck
as
did you do?
And
That's
look,
that mirror. That's that mirror effect. Cause they just projecting how they feel about themselves.
and then as soon as you decide, okay, I'm finna keep my time for myself. Okay, he's selfish. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He's selfish. You don't want it.
He
You don't
come
want to
back.
help
He
the
got all
community.
this, and he keeping
He
to
can't
himself.
come back and
Well,
get
y'all
us.
didn't help me.
What
Y'all
effort?
didn't support
What
me.
effort did you go back to the last episode? There has to be some sort of inspiration for me to commit. Like, if you're not even inspiring me to help
buyer
you,
has to convince the seller.
got to.
Period.
Got to.
It's the other way around. Seller gotta convince
Yeah, the seller
buyer.
gotta convince the buyer. Yeah,
Seller
that's
gotta-
right.
Seller
Yeah,
gotta convince the buyer.
yeah, cause you want him to buy your shit. You want him to help you.
The buyer can't
Yeah.
convince the seller to do it.
Alright.
Yeah. Small malfunction. But you got to give somebody some inspiration. It's like, how can I want it for you more than you? Like, who are you? Nah, we ain't doing that.
There is no savior
no,
coming,
no.
so you definitely got to do it for yourself. You got to do it for
Only you
yourself.
can save you.
Man, I got a good conversation. Last night we was watching the Pop the Balloon shit, and it was this one guy that came on there. He had a line of women, and he gave Toby to me just by watching him. And the first girl, I ain't catch the whole thing of what he said that he didn't like about her, but the commotion became when he said he didn't like her because she had short hair. So it was another girl on down the line, she took true offense to that and told, like, you shouldn't have said that about this black woman, and just gave scenarios on, you know what I'm saying, short hair, and just like making it out of a victim situation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, shit.
I saw that clip.
Yeah, he like what he like.
Personal preference.
Yeah.
Because it don't matter what she said, he still gonna date.
Yeah.
Long hair. You see?
Like,
Yeah, that clip was crazy because she really
I didn't
did.
see the clip,
She
though.
got mad.
she got mad.
She got
with
very
them goddamn
mad.
Mary Poppins shoes on her
But, you
goddamn
know,
feet.
but if the shoe on the other foot, she would have
Exactly.
said, I don't like the shoes you got on, or you bald headed. So he's just supposed to eat that.
Yeah.
He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He just supposed to be, okay, I'm ugly, fine. But if he just got a preference, now
That's
it's
his
time.
preference.
Bro, I saw that clip. Every popped her balloon.
Yeah, off
after
of
he
what
s-
she said.
Off of what he said.
Yeah.
When he said,
Why
when
the
he
short
said,
hair?
I don't like short hair, you can hear him smacking that lip.
Yeah.
And then
She was hot, but she was still talking. She wouldn't let him go.
Yeah, and in situations like that, I just
Did she
shake my
stay or
head.
pop her balloon?
Huh?
She popped her balloon.
She popped her balloon because he was going through the process of popping balloons. See, he had got to the point where they all held their balloon.
Yeah.
Nobody had popped.
Yeah.
As soon as he had a preference, everybody balloon popped.
Pull the clip up. Let me see.
Oh, that shit. Oh, shit. Still ain't cool. Watch that shit last night.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. So it's probably going viral right now.
It is viral. It's YouTubers reacting to that very clip out there right now.
Oh, here go that video where the little boy said, rock. He said, "What are they selling out here? Rocks." And them folks told that boy to say that, man. He said,
Little black boy.
"Rocks." 2 years old. It was in the 80s in Miami.
First words.
Rocks.
What kind of kid he was? He was black or white?
He was black.
You know they wouldn't have no white.
I don't know. It was more funny, right?
To us, of course, not to them. How dare them put Jimmy up?
Oh, God. Jimmy see what I'm saying,
But
right?
hey, Bo, we gonna laugh at it if it's one of us, and they
They
gonna
gonna
laugh at
let,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You feel
They
me?
don't laugh at it if it's Jimmy, too. Shit.
Not public in the house when Mary
Now, see,
sleep.
we gonna laugh at it if it's us
We
and
gonna
them,
laugh
but they gonna
regardless.
frown up on it
Yeah.
if it's them.
think
We
so?
gonna laugh
Hell
regardless.
no,
You
I can't
think so?
believe they put little Karen, turn that off.
Oh, my God.
Hey.
Man.
Now the cool ones that rock with us, they gonna laugh at that shit.
Yeah.
But the ones that don't rock with us, oh, a disgrace.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright. How dare you?
How dare you put little Jimmy up?
Alright.
Lil Jimmy would have said rocks.
Larry, go adopt little Jimmy. He does not deserve to look like that.
No, never.
Jimmy gonna be paid.
Hell yeah, man.
Good.
Bro, for a moment, it
That
didn't
was
even
in
feel
the
like we
80s.
was
That
on the
was in the
podcast. Like, we just
Alright.
chilling. Having a goddamn conversation, man. It's not the personal podcast, man. We
About forgot we were down recording.
That's what I'm saying. That
Ain't
shit. We have the conversations that matter to the culture.
Oh yeah.
To the who?
The culture.
I like your vibe. I like your
feel
style.
me? He be doing this shit all day.
I found a video.
Thank you, cause
You
Katie
vibe, man.
Hey,
They be
okay.
watching so much shit.
He
I'm
had
still
to look it
scrolling.
up, though.
I already
He
knew.
looked through
I
his
was just
fucking
waiting,
history.
bruh.
Yeah.
Why you just didn't look the fucking video?
Yeah, that was gonna be
up?
too much. I had to
Bro,
think of
you
what to
still
say.
ain't found that motherfucker
Cause
yet.
he found it. But I would have had to stop
Man,
and
what we
think.
looking at like?
So basically, this video is what we just described. Oh my bad.
What that camera looking like? Huh?
We just talked about it. The girl had short hair, and bro wanted to pop the balloon.
And I put the clip up in the
Yes, sir, Ski. You seen shit?
No.
He looked like a Tobin on him.
More so like the hair. So
He looked like he
more so
wasn't
attracted
accepted
to
by the
longer
culture.
hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
These goddamn shots going out.
Shots out there, dude, boy.
I'm Kiera. I'm 31. And Kiera, why'd you end up popping your balloon? Just initial attraction, but he sounds like a great guy. And now, is she someone that's your type?
Not so much.
Not so much. I'm gonna keep it guys.
I'd also say maybe just the style in general. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age. Captain, 31. Captain, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Initial attraction as well. I do like everything that he said. I resonated with a lot of it. Just chemistry. I didn't feel.
She don't even talk to this nigga, but she
She's
talking about
someone that's
chemistry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
She could have left the
More
chemistry
to,
part
like,
out.
athletic physique. Yeah.
Thank you.
He get more picky to pick it
Your name and
out, the more
I'm
picky
Dre and I'm
he is.
31.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I really don't like the outfit, the skinny jeans, and I could hear you clicking when it came on. So,
Hey, Liz Sweet.
That's the one.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
No.
All right, and why not?
Also, more so someone that is more physically, you know.
She
that
fat.
ain't
That's what he
good.
said. He don't want to call you fat, man.
She got on some
And now,
polka
is she
dot
someone that's
shit.
your type?
Ain't got to it yet. Ain't got to it yet.
And why not?
I'll say more so like the hair. So more so attracted to longer hair.
The polka dots is who you talking about?
Fair enough.
That's the
Man,
one
you,
she
man,
was on.
you a nigga that can have what you want. You can have what
She
you
got
want.
some
Here, I'm
braids.
31.
Oh, she ain't came. We didn't get to see her.
Just initial attraction.
That's her right there.
That's her right here.
Yeah, that's her.
ends before you talk about long or short hair, because a lot of girls with long hair be having no hair.
She can't
just
come on the
because
show.
long is thin.
She took that shit
Yeah, I'm
personal.
sorry.
She took
I
it
can't.
personal.
Okay.
I want more people on here to take it personal. I would love to go ahead and get into it with somebody.
The hairstyle she had was not good.
They take it
That's
personal.
when they gonna
He
work on
said her
themselves.
hairstyle wasn't good.
That's not right. You should never said that at all. As a black
You
brother,
can't
you
tell
should
nobody
have
what they should have
as what
said,
it
bro.
was. You should have just said, you're not
You
just my
you
type.
can't go on a
But here,
space
this
like
is
that
different. You
and
can't
get in
talk
your
about
feelings.
I mean, you
If want
can.
to get what
You
want,
can,
want
yeah,
black
'cause she
people to go
did.
here, go get what you want. Don't talk to black women up here about hair. That's just it. And I'm not triggered.
Yes,
You are triggered.
You're here.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
All caps.
Can I talk or you gonna interrupt me again?
I don't want to hear what you have to say.
You
But
still-
you can say
She
what
hurt.
you want to say. But don't talk about black people here. But
So-
let's hear from him. Go
So
ahead.
again,
He finna make a valid point though.
her hairstyle, there's nothing wrong with it. So it's my preference, right? So if I'm here to date, I'm here to find someone for me. So I'm not dating multiple people. You're not dating multiple people. So my comment to her has no sort of
But
significance on
I'm a
you.
black woman. If I want to wear my hair like hers one day, what you gonna say? Oh, I don't like your hair. I'm gonna go date Becky up the street. Follow along.
Where the hell did Becky come from?
Throw it in though.
Man, she can't handle a nigga like that. You feel what I'm saying? She knows she beneath him any motherfucking way. She knew she wasn't finna get picked any motherfucking way.
Look at her shoes though.
No, I'm actually
She got on those.
black woman that's lined up in here. So you can't talk about hair. It's not about the length or the type.
This nigga talking about
Know
his
what you
preference,
say
bitch.
before you talk to black women. That's it. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
And
I'm
she
Keisha,
finna
and I'm
elaborate
22.
on-
You notice I didn't stop you when you said bitch, because I mean, he did go on there to find his preference.
His
Had
preference.
it not been his preference, then okay, it would have been a different situation. But the man is talking about what he personally likes. So I really feel like in that situation she was wrong. Because she
Yeah,
could have
she
like,
all out of
if
place.
she felt like that, that's cool, but you shouldn't have said it. Because
You
you was
talking
there.
about
She
what a
took
nigga
that
should
shit.
You was there
say.
for his preference.
Exactly.
Like,
She took it in person.
Ain't he trying to pick out of them?
yeah.
Ain't they up there trying to get chose by him?
Yeah.
She knew she wasn't finna
I'm
get chosen.
straight now. I'm trying to.
Easy, why did you end up popping your balloon? For numerous reasons. The first one was the age.
He finna
I was
give a
like,
good perspective when
then
he
the
tell her.
outfit, wasn't a fan. And then I felt like that comment about her hair,
Look at her shoes,
cherry on
bro.
top, very inappropriate. Yeah, I mean, she's a black girl. Our hair comes in many different
Then
ways.
she got folk falling in line with that bullshit.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna tell you tomorrow. I had short hair. It just,
You finna
I just
shut
wasn't
her
a
ass
fan of
down,
it. It
though.
wasn't giving that you were
Ain't even your goddamn hair on your
Because
head.
he wasn't being offensive to
No,
women with
no,
short
no,
hair. He just
no.
said my preference.
Man,
I don't like, you know what I'm saying? That's all he said.
That's that new feminism shit. Men can't have a preference.
You know,
They
we're
gotta
here
slow
to-
But that's what he
Out they
there
mind.
for.
What'd he say?
I know it don't
ain't
make
them
no
choosing
sense.
him.
It don't make no
Exactly.
sense. It don't make no goddamn sense.
then you have nothing to worry
Sorry.
about, right?
Right
Now, if
there.
you switch it up, there's nothing wrong with that. Because once we're together, I would have gotten to know you, and there would be more substance. There would be more reason
He's
why we're together
explaining
versus
this.
just the
It's
physical.
about. It's
Man,
not
that's a
about
bad
it. It's about
motherfucker.
preference.
He ain't playing with these motherfuckers.
Why did?
With any person that I'm dating, I would expect for them to make sure that, you know, when there's a situation, that we have each other's back. What I'm hearing is, if there's ever a situation, you're gonna have a random girl's back because it's about the girl code.
Okay.
You gotta make a comment about someone that has nothing to do with us.
Nothing to do with it.
So you're telling me you're willing to go to bat for a stranger versus the man that you're looking for?
Well, you're a
Clock it.
What
Clock
they say?
it. Clock it.
Really
How you doing?
Clock it.
Put that shit on.
Clock it.
We clocking today.
Clock it, goddammit.
Put that shit on, man. Put that shit on.
Clock it right now.
Put that shit on.
Clock it right now.
So you willing to go to bat for a random person if this scenario came up in our situation? Cause it's the girl code.
That girl code gonna get them fucked up every time.
I'm telling you, I bet you a girl
But
like
that ain't reality though. That's
It's
just
not.
like I was right there in that room in that situation.
In videos like
never
that,
get the real situation.
in videos like that, you'll find in the comment section, whether they bots or not, a lot of likes, a lot of women or internet. I say internet women because I don't think the internet's a real place, but a lot of internet women saying, yes, they agree with her. He was in the wrong. And
If you get it, you get it.
whether they doing it to troll or not, it
Yeah.
continues to reinforce a very toxic narrative
Bullshit.
that's how you're supposed to act as a woman.
Well, I
So
say
young women who
that's
on the
bullshit.
internet, it is. But
Yeah.
you know how
Cause
that
he
goes.
talking preference. Like I said, if he
You
had not
right.
been talking about preference and it was a different situation,
Describe what you mean by that though, so people
different
understand.
situation. Had it just been Let me see what would be a good, because I got to be careful what I say and how I say it.
If he just roasting her, talking bad about her hair.
Yeah, I was
yes,
gonna say, if it's just a bunch of women and he just start going off, wilding out, oh, short hair, you know what I'm saying? Oh,
Right.
this, you know, like, yeah, okay.
Right.
But he literally in there saying, hey, I got 12 women in front of me. What do I
What do
want?
I like?
You know
what
what
do I like out of what I see?
Man, and listen.
And he never said he didn't like short hair. He said he don't like her short hair. He didn't say all black women short or all short hair.
I
period.
prefer longer hair. That's
If
all.
I was in this situation, bro, and I do see a woman that's number 9 out of the 12 that I like, I would just go down and be like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
But that's not how the show works.
Yeah,
That's
they
not
want
how
you
the
to
show
give your
works.
opinion.
The show works because you have to say,
Yeah.
why don't you
Why
like
did
this
I
person?
say no, thank
Because
you?
that's the
I
content.
like number 9.
Nah, that's the content.
Do you feel me?
The content is the discourse. The content ain't yes or
Because people
no.
gonna come
The
and
bullshit.
talk about
It's
it.
fuck the bullshit.
That's the content.
You feel me?
Why don't you like me?
I get it.
Oh, I'm mad you don't like me
I
because
get-
I'm the
well,
shit.
I like number 9.
They gonna ask you why. And if you don't give an answer,
'Cause I like-
they still gonna give you some content because
Yeah.
you ain't picked them.
That's
And you
it.
ain't give a reason.
It's just too authentic. Yeah,
But yeah, that's not real life.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's not how you court people in the first damn place. You don't
Yeah,
go
nah.
nowhere.
It's fun
and
though.
get
If
a
you're
line
looking for
up
a good
and pick
time,
people.
you're looking for a good time.
But that ain't, you
when I
know,
saw that, I
And
thought
most of them
about
just wanna be
us
seen.
doing that up here. Or
at
something.
this point, everybody that go on that show is trying to boost their social media following.
At the
Anyway.
end of the day, that's
So it's
what
not
it's
real.
about.
Yeah.
Like I might not
For real.
meet him, but somebody gonna see me on here, gonna follow me.
Yeah, I might.
feel me?
She might pick up a sugar daddy or some
Yeah.
nonsense like that. But that's what it's all about. But it does. The dark side of it is some underdeveloped minds may not see it for that as entertainment. They will see it as the way of the game, and that's not the way of the
Take
game.
it literally.
Yeah, and you know, I just saw on a podcast this morning. I think it was Joe Budden's show, and he was saying that one of his nephews plays flag football. Not Joe Budden, one of the guys on the show, and his girlfriend wants him to pay his phone bill. Now he plays flag football. I want y'all to take a wild guess of how old the little boy is.
Flag football.
Yeah, 9.
He's 11.
Okay.
The girl 11.
Yeah.
But he should pay my phone bill. And the boy's like, I ain't old enough to get a job. Why would she don't know I can't get a job. This is what the boy's saying.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even get a job. Why?
This what she around, somebody putting it in her head.
It's that. It's
Yeah.
that internet. That's what that stuff. That's
The
what
internet
you
is
know,
the new
If you go on
OGs.
Facebook right now and scroll for 5 minutes, somebody in this city that you know will be complaining that they ain't found a man to pay their bills.
Damn. That's crazy.
Get on that subject.
I'm
Not
dead
the
serious.
bills that we created together, the bills that I'm walking into.
The bills that you got on your own, your stuff. You didn't know I got stuff too.
It's never gonna be okay to think just because we screw, I have to pay your bill.
Yeah, it's never gonna be okay
That-
to think just
they ain't
because
even
we
made it
screwed,
that far.
I owe you.
They ain't even made it that far.
They ain't even there. They keep talking.
Big brother Keys, they
They
ain't even
living.
made it
They
to the
just
screwing
talking.
part.
They
They just like, if you in my inbox, what you need to be paying a bill.
Okay,
But
well, I'm finna get the
they
fuck out your
asking
inbox.
goddamn for money.
I'm so fast out your inbox, you forgot I was there.
Man, what?
Don't know what is the post I see a lot. Don't know woman that's paying all her bills. Won't nobody in that DM talk about some hello beautiful.
You
I
can't
mean,
be
that's
beautiful
what
and pay your
people
own
do.
bill.
Like that's
Yeah,
a necessity
Yeah, man.
if you're not in a relationship.
And-
Like it's an obligation.
And if you're not putting out for
Pay
a
my
person
bills.
to pay your bills, if you're not giving them whatever they desire,
The
You know,
inspiration,
if you're not pouring into that cup,
the
if
inspiration.
you're not pouring into that cup, then why the fuck do you expect anything?
I just go back to the old thing, man. If it's a
cold?
I can't say that. If it's a professional, the other side of the professional is gonna be a trick. So if you out here saying I need money for my time, who gonna give you that? A trick. It ain't gonna be no
That's
man
it.
like you or myself.
And that's
We-
gonna be it. Like,
That's it.
We gonna make this plain and simple.
Because most tricks got a wife. So
Most tricks.
Yeah, most tricks have wives.
Or a girl.
I'm telling you, they don't got time to do all that extra. So yeah, you can get the here you go out my face.
Yeah,
You
that's
feel
what
me?
I'm paying
We
you
done did
for.
what we
So
done
this to
did
be
out my face.
circumstantial.
It ain't even
Yeah.
about giving you the money because I care about you. It's like, nah, I want you
But
gone.
we gonna have to
you to
start
leave.
putting that in
Like,
black and white though.
you to leave.
Look,
Straight
you
up.
don't know
That's
this,
what
but
I'm
my
paying
wife
you
will
for.
be
Can you
home
leave?
at 5 p.m.
I need you to leave.
Me and you been together from lunchtime to 4 o'clock. Yeah, we gonna say 4 o'clock. We been together from lunchtime to 4 o'clock. I gotta go.
Peace out.
I ain't got
Gotta
nothing
go.
else to talk about. Here go 2 bands or whatever, you know what I'm
Whatever.
saying? I'm out
Hey,
of
she put it up there,
$200.
didn't it?
She
What
said
happened
2
to the
bands.
phone?
Don't listen to her, y'all. Don't
What
listen.
happened to the phone?
Don't listen to her, y'all. Don't listen to her.
Hey, you trying to take on a cruise to the Bahamas?
Cruise to New Amsterdam.
To the Bahamas.
No.
Amsterdam, boy.
You got that bag on the way.
Can't cruise me nowhere. Drop the bag off in the room. You leave. I go get the bag.
Yeah.
We don't gotta meet. I don't wanna see you. None of that shit. They can't take. No.
That's not
Real
fair.
shit though. Like, nigga don't got time for that, man. Nigga don't got time for that.
I even dropped 2 bands on you and take
What that song that little
Can't
dude?
even- nope.
I got 2
bands
bands.
take you out of
I'm not fucking with it. I'm
2
I
bands.
ain't fucking with it.
Came up on
He
2
had
bands.
Come on, man.
I'm not fucking with it.
Well, she put the number.
The country.
She
had
jacked the
20.
number up.
20 bands to take you out of the country.
I'm not going.
Come on.
Huh?
I'm not.
What's going on?
I said a man want to get her 20 bands and take her out of the country.
I ain't going.
She ain't going.
Ain't going.
Don't
She ain't
matter.
going, bro. What you want?
Only thing he can do is drop the money off.
She ain't
What
going.
if he had a toe fetish?
Oh, God.
I can get some pictures off the internet. Hell yeah, I send that shit.
He
I can
want
get
you
some
to
pictures
go
off the internet. That's all. And you can cash out me.
You can use AI to generate you some
Man,
new
what?
songs.
Shit, like, I can do that anytime.
I was
So,
talking
yeah,
about
easy.
brand new
Hey, we
skin.
might need to try that shit, bro. Just start
Man,
making up
you
some
dumb,
feet
man.
and go on OnlyFans and just sell AI feet pictures.
Hey.
It might come up, bro.
Might work.
Shit.
Hey, if anybody out there do that, we want 10%.
Hey, man.
Coochie
it's
juice,
nothing
ain't it?
personal, man.
We get 10%.
Ain't
if y'all
she
do
selling
that.
coochie juice?
Who?
Erykah Badu?
I don't know.
What that is?
She
I hope
sold
not.
some product with the scent of her.
Let me ask the internet.
Yeah, she did.
That's a bad black woman, now.
Yeah,
Huh?
she did.
It called what?
I don't know.
It's something to do with coochie or something
Poochie
like
juice. That nigga said poochie juice.
Coochie juice, nigga.
Poochie.
Coochie.
Is it perfume?
He said poochie.
He said,
that. Yeah.
Okay, this is what it is. Erykah Badu created and sold a perfume, or more accurately, an incense that she described as smelling like her private parts. The fragrance is named Badu.
Thump, 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 thump. Hey, well, I don't even want that.
no.
That motherfucker might come out smelling like a baboon.
Oh my God! I'm reading this off the internet.
None of that.
It's on the internet. I ain't made this up. Erykah stuff for me.
It was about a couple years ago.
That's crazy.
It's a play on her last name and pussy, obviously.
Right.
Badu, but
Badu.
I could have swore Badu was another name.
But
for
this
something.
is
It ain't a
fish.
good name either.
But this is rotten pussy.
How many has she sold, bro? She
I
ain't
can't-
sold a lot of this.
That she sold
She
out.
probably sold out.
Oh my God.
You got to.
What you wearing, baby?
That but this.
What perfume?
No, well, I stick with my
What
Gucci
you wear?
guilty.
Cologne.
Oh,
I'm
man.
guilty.
I ain't even fucking with it.
Oh,
You don't wear
man.
perfume?
Nah, I wasn't.
Twin, I
cologne.
told you she
Taking all
won't
the
be
way
like
out.
I
that.
ain't fucking with it.
So y'all are absolutely right. There was an initial sellout.
I knew it. It's Erykah.
It's $50 for
Yeah, she
I don't know how many. It's $50 a bundle. I don't know how many in a bundle, but it's $50, and she sold out in the initial
Went
release.
bonkers.
ain't no more but
Niggas
this.
bought it too. That's what y'all don't know.
Hold on.
Niggas bought it all.
Hey, the incense was inspired by an urban legend that her pussy changes men.
Oh,
I
man.
told you. Niggas bought it.
3 stacks. Holla at us.
Hey,
3 stacks. Holla at us. Let us know, bro.
Hey,
Comment.
yo.
Comment. Let us know what happened,
Oh,
Let us know what happened, mate.
Hey, she changed that nigga, boy. That nigga made a flute album. Had the whole world
I wasn't tripping. Hey, look, the AI even says it's important to note the difference between badussy and the term bussy. Hey, hold on. While bussy is a slang term for a man's anus, badussy is used by Erykah Badu, referring specifically to her self-branded instance. I knew
She
it sounded
paid to get
funky.
that shit put on there, man.
I knew that shit sounded funky.
She paid hell no. She was like, change
but
the name.
this always
Get that
meant
shit, get
meant
that
some
shit right.
fishy,
booty pussy.
yeah, some rotten pussy.
Yeah, so
That shit ain't right, man.
I
So
don't like it.
nah.
But y'all know Gwyneth Paltrow did the same thing with candles.
She should have caught a coochie.
So
Because it would have sold more price.
I mean,
Gucci.
Sexy Red got her stuff selling.
She sold some chlamydia, didn't it?
I'm finna look up all the names.
Sexy Red had some chlamydia lip gloss.
And they bought it.
She wants to put some bumps on your shit.
Right on your lips, boy.
I'm talking about you gonna put anything called chlamydia on your lips, you're
I wouldn't
asking
even
for
play
it.
with that shit.
You're asking for it. This shit is
Get the fuck out
this
of
shit
here,
is
He did it,
infected
though. He
with
did
man. Come on.
with that Rona.
That nigga said what they're wrong away.
I know one of them things was called chlamydia.
Alright.
And and personally I ain't even gonna I don't think that was her marketing.
She seemed to be behind it like it was.
But check this
It's
though,
cool.
you know they have to goddamn play the field. They gotta be humiliated.
Here's the thing though, bro. Like some of these, in her case, these female rappers, I don't think they being humiliated, bro. I don't think it's humiliation for them. I think they with the shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now, only one out of all the people that I think that will feel that way, it be Meg, Glorilla, and I actually seen Ice Spice facial expression saying I don't like this no more.
Yeah.
While she was on stage throwing her ass around.
Like they got
she
damn
look-
shrunk her ass like she on the rock.
She just looked like she just want to go home.
Yeah.
But she had her ass turned to the crowd, you know, doing her thing. But she just had a look on her face like, God damn, I hate my life. So, but Sexy
her looking
Red,
like
like
she got a
Sukihana,
pocket
them
full
two
of
motherfuckers look like they having a
stones.
blast.
Oh yeah, Sukihana, she been trying to act like she coming out of, but she came full throttle though.
Yeah.
She
But
talking
hell,
about
look
she
at this.
putting tongues in niggas, badussy.
This,
Oh my god.
oh,
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
So-
a real woman though. Kirby.
Kirby.
who is Kirby?
I done heard that name before.
Kirby is Kirby. That's all I know.
That's a vacuum cleaner, ain't it?
No, that's
Kirby's head coach Kirby Smart, go dogs.
That's a
yeah,
It's a Pokemon.
Rocks.
Look her
That
up.
is a Pokemon.
I didn't play Pokemon.
It's a pink
Kirby.
I
Pokemon.
played that shit on Game Boy.
No. Kirby's not a Pokemon.
Kirby
you talking
is,
about the character Kirby.
hold
the
up.
little pink
Nah,
that
I'm
thing.
talking about-
Kirby was a game.
It was a
female
game.
artist.
Yeah.
On Nintendo. He was a character.
Yeah,
on his own.
yeah.
Female artist, bro.
I don't know who it
She's
is.
above those women. Like those women should tighten up when she walk in the room. You feel what I'm talking
Okay.
about?
Eddie
Okay.
They should get
Soldier.
themselves together when Kirby step in the room. Yeah, and a man gonna adjust himself.
So she like a Valentina.
Shit, a man gonna get right.
These
These
back to
are the days
back
of
to
our
what we were
life.
just saying. The names of these lip glosses are just appalling.
Oh.
It's Coochie Juice, Booty Hole Brown, Nut,
Yeah.
Pussy Hole Pink,
Oh my god.
Yellow Discharge,
Oh
What?
my god.
Gonorrhea,
What?
Blue Ball,
No.
and
Left
Sex
'em on red.
on My Period.
What?
Bro, that got to be a humiliation.
My nigga, I mean, go look at her.
She
look
done
humiliated.
been through all that.
She pretty though.
You see?
Where?
She done been through
She
all that.
pretty, man. When
I
she
must be shallow.
She
She
got
done
a
been through
glow up.
all of that.
Man, she ain't pretty at all.
She done been through
She
all
look
of
like
that.
she look like she would
done
be
been
in the
through all of
heights.
that.
She done been through all of that.
I know for sure
She look like the type of girl if you was in the heights, you
Chlamydia.
pass the blunt
Yellow
around her, bro.
discharge.
Like I wouldn't fuck with
Yellow
Sexy Red, I'm
discharge,
sorry.
all that.
Yeah,
She
all
done been
that.
through all
She done
that.
been there.
I don't think
So
she
if
did.
you
St.
going,
Louis,
if
too.
you done been that bitch and now done been there too, hey, like she really with it all that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think she's humiliated.
No.
She look like she having a good
She's
time,
telling the world about herself and getting it off.
bro. She said her pussy hole pink, her booty hole brown, right next to
That's how
Bobby
she
Jones.
came out.
Right, what?
Right next to Bobby Jones Gospel. That's how she came out to the world, dog. Bobby Jones Gospel looking like, what did she just say in that voice?
Oh my God.
And she walked right past him. He just like, damn, she did okay. Ass everywhere.
Beat me.
I heard.
Y'all remember Bobby Jones on BET, the gospel stuff, man?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she walked right past him, pussy hole pink, booty hole brown,
Yeah.
and twirled it around to the stage.
That's what she on.
That's what she on, bro.
All right.
So I don't
Then
think
she one of them girls that wear her shoestrings like, you know how they on tied, they have the little piece, the little short shoestring.
Yeah. She
Like that ratchet.
Who we
That's-
talking about? Sexy Red.
that
Yeah.
nigga said that's
She was
that
St.
ratchet.
Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
know
was
I
it.
can't
It's
stand
a
that
little
shit.
knot. It's a little knot.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there,
Back in the day, we used to tie a knot in it.
Yeah.
But now they just let it hang. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
That's that ratchet shit, bro. That's that
That's
low vibration.
ratchet.
That's that
Yeah.
low
She
vibration.
don't like
Put
you.
on 2 pair of socks.
She don't like you either.
Hey, you can't clown on the 2 pair of socks. That's a basketball shit.
Yeah, it is some basketball.
That's
Can't
that
clown
shit. I
on
used to
it,
do it to
yeah.
keep
That's
them
that
creases.
basketball shit. Yeah.
Keep them creases out, boy. Them shits gotta last the whole school year, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up. And they white. And they might have been some Reebok classes, so you know they gonna bend up.
I used to scuff them hoes.
Soldiers. Boy, you'd have had that scuff right there.
Hell nah, my shit used to be in the front on the
Oh,
side.
yeah, in the front.
Every
Go
time,
back
you
up,
can't
boy.
even wear them hoes no more.
Boy, they used to be fresh them fur cover days,
We
though,
used to sit in
boy.
the closet 3 weeks. Why you ain't wear them Reeboks?
Shit, I'm trying to preserve them.
Scuffed.
I used to think I was fly fucking a G unit.
But what? But I saw them
them
Sean
G-Unit
Carters
stuff.
online. I want to get a pair of them. No,
Yeah.
them bitches were hard.
Yeah.
Them Sean Carter motherfucker were hard. Them S. Carters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Anything else anybody want to add to the podcast tonight?
It's nothing personal, and we have blasted.
Man, shout out
Is
to
that a
everybody
word?
that came to the battlefield.
Oh yeah, man.
The
That was.
championship was blowed as fuck. We had a good time, man.
You enjoyed yourself, Katie? Yeah.
We had some new faces in the building. Okay,
Okay.
true.
What you liked about it?
True.
Everybody came up at once. Like they all had a good time, and there were no fights, no arguments or anything. It was just
Okay.
Word.
Okay.
Respect.
Good. That's from.
Hey, like
That's
we
coming
told
from
you,
you.
hey, you gonna leave
Straight up.
in peace.
Yeah. No, you come in
in
peace or
peace,
leave
yeah.
in pieces.
Straight up.
Come in peace or leave in pieces. And shout out to my folk, man, that held it down without me having to go out there and do nothing, man. That's what I be talking about, bro.
Straight up.
We create good energy in this building, man.
Man,
I
that
live
was
by
an
that.
awesome vibe, dog. Like it was unmatched. Like
It's a vibe.
that was the first time I ever attended an
Yes,
event
side.
like that. That was dope. I'm for sure going to be returning.
If nothing else, man, we want the championship round to be blowed out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a big
People,
deal.
family coming out to support them,
Yeah,
and dog,
man.
man, that was beautiful.
It's a dope thing, man. We're doing something good in the community for these artists. So if you support artists or local talent, let them know we're doing something to help them get further.
Making history, never
Man.
been done.
Never been done, man. Never been done. So, the Battlefield, always here. Ackerman Recording Studio.
Fridays,
Every other Friday starting
Every
this
other
week.
Friday, that's
First and
perfect.
third.
The
First and
first-
third.
first and
Friday.
third. That's perfect. That's perfect.
First and third
That's
Friday of
perfect.
every month.
For long, we're gonna have to relocate that shit.
That's
Shit,
fine.
We gonna keep
Straight
doing
up.
it. I don't care how blow this bitch get.
We'll just take it outside.
That's it.
Hey,
Y'all niggas better get a tent. If you can't get in the door, you better get a tent.
hey,
Sit
boy,
outside.
that is right there.
Yeah,
That's
just
it.
go outside.
Right there.
That's it.
Well, I had I remember. I know you remember me telling you about a dream I had about this building was like rapping on the roof.
Yeah.
Like
That's
just
hard.
putting the stage up there and
That's
just
hard.
let the parking lot be the audience. You know, the
Dude,
crowd.
that's hard.
And I had a dream about it, and I saw the college kids coming over the hill onto that field right
Yeah.
there. And I don't know who the hell was on stage up here, but they were rocking that bitch.
That's
and
hard.
The police was like, we can't do nothing with all these niggas. Just let them have
Just
the
let
street
them
to
go. They ain't tripping on nothing. They ain't tripping on
It was a
nothing.
dream.
Yeah.
It was a dream. It was definitely a dream.
Hey,
I
dreams
saw it
come to
clear- I saw it
reality.
clear as
Don't
day,
you
though.
wait me for nothing.
But yeah, man, we definitely have a good time, man. Music is a beautiful thing, and when you see people supporting these artists, it feels good.
It feels great.
It makes them feel good. It gives them motivation to keep going and to be different. Because a lot of times you hear artists where they see the famous artists and they think because you, the listener, listen to them that
That
they
you
have
don't
to sound
compare.
like
Yeah.
that. So they want to do that. But when they come to events like this and it's strangers bobbing their heads, up on their feet, clapping, remembering the hook, that's gonna keep them
Man.
authentic.
And those some dope artists. Like I didn't hear one bad song.
Energy, bro.
Straight
No,
up.
like all them boys brought energy. Bro.
Straight up.
And see, the 10 years I've been here, I've been screaming to the mountaintop that this city is loaded
Loaded.
with talent. Young, old, in the middle. It don't matter what genre you looking for, what type of hip hop. Nothing. It's here. It's in the city, but
Most definitely.
yeah, I know how Troy is, man. So we gonna just go and find the people that want this, and
We're gonna attract the people.
There you go. They'll be here when they supposed to be.
We're gonna fall in our lap.
And by the time the locals get involved, it's gonna be
It's
too
gonna
high.
be too late.
It's gonna be the ticket gonna be
But
too
you
high.
did that. We did not do that. Understand? When it become too late and this shit already moving too fast where you just can't jump on, we didn't do it. We just did us. You lollygagged around.
Yeah.
Not come in and goddamn addressing in the background. You played the background on your own.
Yeah.
Stay there.
Real shit, cause the battlefield doors gonna open whether y'all show up or not.
Yeah.
We outside.
It's
you
a
hear me?
vibe.
And the artists are dedicated to helping it grow. So
Oh yeah.
whether y'all show up or not, it's gonna be some folk in here rapping and singing.
Man.
And they coming from out of town to do it.
Yeah.
And they coming in dropping
the
on new
locals ain't
songs.
gotta come cause they coming from out of town and then they coming to the studio to, like he said, drop new songs. These people read the word. These artists ain't stuck. They ain't waiting on nobody. They gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because
We
in
having a
reality,
good time.
you don't need the world to make life-changing revenue off this shit in today's time.
It's real.
Nah, man. It's just the idea of being an entrepreneur, any business owner, you gotta fulfill a need.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, and if you can fulfill that need masterfully, then you'll always be taken care of. The community gonna take care of you.
We had a conversation that mattered to the
Culture.
Culture.
Come on,
So,
man.
The It's Nothing Personal podcast.
We appreciate y'all.
vibe.
We appreciate y'all as always for chopping it up with us. After party in the comments, like, share, and subscribe. And hey, as always, let us know how you feel about what Brick Brother Keith had to say.
Man.
And you know,
Damn them walls, man.
say
Dang.
what?
Damn them walls.
Man.
Damn them walls, man. What wrong with you, man? You said a waltz just as valuable as you.
It is to
That
the
waltz
world.
can't fuck with me.
Two things are true
that's
here.
egotistical.
You have dominion over the Wasp, but it is just as valuable because I gave you those points. It is valuable to our ecosystem. We need
Man,
them.
listen, man, we can live without waltz.
We can,
There's
but
no
it's gonna
such
be a
thing as
little.
living without anything God put here.
Exactly.
Man,
That's where I'm coming from with it.
extinct?
Why are they extinct?
Yeah.
Who's to say
I don't
dinosaurs
even know if
existed?
dinosaurs
You ever
real.
seen
They
one?
might be goddamn
You-
dragons.
No, who's to say ever existed? We don't know.
Scientifically, what
Who
we
said
do,
it ever exist?
We was told that.
Shit.
We were
It's
told
enough
some
of
shit.
being told, living off what the fuck we been told.
we were told some
Damn,
shit that
I
they
was
didn't
told
know.
I was supposed to kill waltz because they sting your
Oh
ass.
my god.
But check this out: dinosaurs are linked to birds.
Yeah.
A lot of the fossils had birds' feathers and shit in there. So at the end of the day, it's possible that anybody back then saw a weird bird and thought it was something strange.
Man.
The motherfuckers is still here.
Or was it a dragon?
Bro.
Which
Man.
What's a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Dinosaurs,
Bird.
dinosaurs' whole makeup and body, their skeleton, all that shit is so closely related to birds that they fucking were birds. The way
Yeah.
they walk, the way they, all that shit.
Man, where is
the
T-Rex at?
It's not.
Where his
He
kids
gone.
at?
Hey, it's
Where
a
his
bird.
grandkids at?
It's a bird.
What kind of bird is
All
T-Rex?
birds, nigga. They all
No.
raptors. Do you know
But the names don't matter.
The only dinosaur
That's
that
why
you
the
can say
Chinese
is a
call them
bird
dragons.
is the one that
Check
had
it though.
wings.
I saw some shit.
They're
that was
all
like,
closely related
it's
to
a
birds.
bull.
They're all birds.
I
are
would
the
say
same
a
as
giraffe is a dinosaur.
No, sir.
You blow
So what is you talking about?
The bone
Yeah,
density
I
and the
seen
bone
it.
makeup and
I
structure
seen it.
of a dinosaur is closely related to that of a bird.
Get in the
We just
comments.
didn't know what they called
Like,
it.
subscribe. We finna get the
I
fuck
don't know.
up
We
out
had a
of here.
different mindset too.
Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate y'all.
Man, it's so
tuning in.
beautiful. What's the beautiful?
And not only did y'all get some political talk, we got some good talk, and we ended that off with archaeological conversation. That's what I have to say tonight. So we will see y'all on the next one, and as always, show all to one another.
Credit to your photographer skills.
I'm helping out. I got cut down on what to do. So I guess I'm taking the hand of helping, recording, changing the battery of the camera, and making sure everything is rolling in the right
family to feed. I got people
Them
too.
too.
I don't know nothing about them walls. But that
Hold up.
It will attack.
I won't attack
Since y'all
him.
got nothing personal.
I will kill him.
Yeah, we got
Because he will attack
Put it in
me.
the comments.
I'm just telling you.
Hey, we need to start coming in more like that. Coming in raw.
Yeah, we need to start coming in raw like that. And then just goddamn.
You're not tuning in to the It's Nothing Personal podcast.
Damn, I ain't even. It's all good.
You think that?
But this bitch right here gonna be crack.
You think
That shit to the left, dog.
Nah.
He might
But you don't go to people memorial, you don't know.
That's the point.
But you killed them.
Man, that walls could have attacked me.
It was trapped. It wasn't no problem. No, it was trapped.
No, I did not feel threatened, but it is a wasp.
Unnecessary.
It's a wasp. It's a wasp.
How's everybody doing tonight? This is the It's Nothing Personal podcast. And we're so happy to have you join us as we have the conversations that matter to the culture. As always, each episode is brought to you by Bad Concert and Poison, DJ Trojan, Big Brother Keys, Academic Recording Studio, 740 Academy Street, Troy, Alabama. So, how's everybody doing tonight?
Man,
We
look,
professional. The flow is there. The dynamic is there. This shit like what?
I think
Like
more
water, baby.
comfortable with them being.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lightfoot went the fuck off. He didn't stutter at all.
Man, I said on one episode, TK looked at me too. I said, I was trying to say I ain't did it yet. I ain't do it yet, but I said that shit all wrong.
I be letting y'all niggas fuck up because that shit be so funny too.
Hey, you remember that clip you showed me where she was asking me for some candy or something?
You hear me that? And he said, oh. She said, hey, give me that. I don't know if it was a line or not, but.
I think it was them Skittles or
Yeah, we was on the Skittle bad. If y'all go back and watch the first 5 episodes, we was on them bitches bad, boy. We was snacking down.
Got them Skittles?
On me.
Skittles
We done got way more points with this shit because we was in there on eating snacks.
I got them sunflower seeds.
Eat whole meals on camera.
I need to do a show when we eat some chicken wings.
Hey, we gotta start shooting after dark, like just 30,
Straight
like
up.
it ain't even gotta be 30 minutes, like 10 minutes of us
Just
just
like
talking
this.
shit up.
Yeah.
Just vibing up.
Oh, this shit
Add it
running
to the
up
session.
no, boy.
They gonna be like, damn, after dark. Cause we
Yeah.
gonna gain other fans from the after dark. They gonna be like, damn, they smoking on after dark. Wildin'. Leave that man alone.
Yeah, I got a session
Oh,
before I
shit.
go to work, nigga.
You got what?
I got a session before I go to work.
Oh, in the morning.
You don't want that weed?
Nah, go ahead.
Well, hey, right.
Who you gotta record that early, bro?
I have AT